Hello, in this fourth video of dtmINSPECTOR training, I want to show you how to create a campaign file. A campaign is necessary in order to perform some tests. In the last tutorial we have created a topology, and this time we start dtmINSPECTOR. In this case I get a warning that my license expires today and I should renew my license before it expires. That's okay, because I'm using it only today for recording this video. After that, dtmINSPECTOR will start, and you can see the basic user interface, which most parts we will explain later. And this time we go to the File menu, choose New, and then there are different options you can choose to create a new campaign from a recent topology, but we don't have any recent topologies yet, from a recent folder, but also we don't have any recent folders at the moment because it's the first startup. And this time we want to browse for a topology. I know I have saved that on the desktop, so I'll select the tutorial topology which I created before. Then you will be guided through a wizard. The first step is the verification of the topology file. Here it has the file name and folder name of the topology. I accept that. Go on with Next button. dtmINSPECTOR will find out which DTMs are part of the topology, which is a communication DTM and a device DTM. I can choose one of them for being the DTM under test. In this case I choose the device DTM. I can simply do a single click and go to the next button, or I can use a double click to select the DTM. In the next step we want to choose the protocol. In this case our DTM only has one protocol, which is called tutorial bus. The same thing here, I can single click it and choose next, or double click it. Then dtmINSPECTOR prompts me with a save as dialog, and we can see it wants to save a test campaign. And that's what I'm going to do here. I'm calling it a tutorial campaign. And we can verify the file name before we click the Finish button. As you can see, we have now loaded test cases. They were not there before. And when we want to have some more information about the topology and the DTM under test, we go to the File ribbon, choose Info and information about the test campaign, and here we can see we have chosen DTM from the FTT group. The name is FTT2 device DTM, version number is 1.0, and it's based on common components with the version number pointed out here. And we have another DTM in the topology which is also from FTT group as a vendor name, and the name is FTT2 device. Sorry, that's not a DTM, it's the device type. The device type is called FTT2 device DTM. Version number is also 1.0. It doesn't have a date, but it has a flow classification. That's already it for creating a new campaign. So now we have a campaign, but what is a campaign? A campaign consists of several things. First of all, it contains a copy of the topology. And it's really important that this is a copy of the topology, because it doesn't matter if you modify the tutorial topology again, remove the DTMs or replace the DTMs. That doesn't matter to dtmINSPECTOR anymore, because the topology information is now copied into the campaign file. You will be able to perform a test with the FTT2 device DTM all the time, no matter what you do with a tutorial topology. The campaign file also has a reference to the test project. That's where all the test cases come from. And those test cases are specific for one version of dtmINSPECTOR. In this case, the version I have here, it's 4.0.169.3. And whenever you upgrade dtmINSPECTOR, this reference will not be valid anymore, and you can't perform tests with the old campaign file, because some tests may have changed, or there are new requirements inside the new dtmINSPECTOR. So we chose to make it not possible to open a campaign file in a newer version of dtmINSPECTOR. The campaign file also includes information about the test results. You can see here there are different results possible. It's possible that tests are passed or failed or pending. In this case we have 60 tests which are all pending. So this information is saved in the campaign file, as well as some other information like test data, which device you use for testing, and many things more, which we haven't filled in yet. Please note that there is no way to save a campaign again. So once you created it and you chose a file name, it will automatically be saved. It's either saved when you close dtmINSPECTOR or when you close the campaign and open a new campaign, and it's also saved whenever a new test result arrives and becomes part of the campaign file. In the next video we want to see how to run tests and viewing the test reports.